So one of my clients, a financial services company, like many organizations, was going through a business change. And that business change was, interestingly, a divestiture. And so they were taking a part of their financial services, an entire service line, and divesting of it. And when they did that, they took the opportunity to look again at their technology environment to determine if they had, the right applications, the right products. Were they using the cloud appropriately? What was their cybersecurity posture? They looked again at everything because their risk profile as a business, their financial and economic profile as a business had changed because of this very, very large divestiture. What that really allowed the technology organization to do was, there's this saying we like to say of shift left or have a seat at the table with the business. With the advent of things like AI, as well as platforms that they were interested in bringing into the environment, a large part of that transformation was also going to deal with the business side. So business process was going to be changing, and their need to reestablish relationships with their business became paramount. So how does that relate in a sourcing environment? What did we need to do within our sourcing strategy to ensure that that really important aspect of the transformation from the technology organization side was actually going to occur? Part of what we did was establish with the business that relationship aspect with the technology organization within the enterprise and not with the service provider. What could have occurred is the service provider became the trusted advisor, the trusted partner with the business, but that's not what we were trying to achieve for our client. We were trying to achieve that the technology organization within the client was going to achieve that trusted partnership status with the business. We did that through a couple of different mechanisms, but the biggest mechanism that we were able to establish and help them see was that the only way that was going to happen was to bring the business into the activity. If I bring the business with me into the activity, if I almost say to them in a very direct manner that they are the decision maker on the business, and I'm not. I'm just there to support them. And if that is my clear and constant message, then I do establish that trusted relationship. Did that happen? It did. Through the sourcing process, what began to happen, and the CIO and his staff have told me since, that it has been incredible, but their business now comes directly to them. In an environment where the business used to go to multiple service providers in their environment and outside of their environment to try to achieve their goals, their business goals using technology. They have, through the sourcing process of all things, created this relationship that they really needed in order to manage and govern their technology environment appropriately going forward. That's also allowed the business to feel far more confident that what they have is truly a technology organization that is working for them. And they're relying upon that technology organization to bring the right technologies and the right service providers from the marketplace to bear on their business objectives.